Webinars are an essential way to be able to communicate your message and educate your audience and get more clientele. And that's exactly what we're going to jump into this week on Hard Facts. Hi, I'm Samantha Cunningham Zawilinski, and I want to talk about doing webinars to help grow and build your business. Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes it can feel like we are always doing webinars, that we're always creating content and having to do it over and over again. And if you feel that way, one question I would ask yourself is, am I utilizing a webinar tool that puts it on autopilot for me? So how do you put your webinar on autopilot? Well, one tool that I love to utilize is called Webinar. It's also an affiliation with tools like Webinar Jam, where you can be able to syndicate webinars all of the time. If you've ever gone to our site or a site like Neil Patel's, you'll see he's utilizing similar technology. It's where you record and perfect your webinar once and then syndicate it over and over again. So if somebody comes over to your website, explores content, and sees a webinar topic that resonates with them, well, now you'll be able to show them a webinar that may be happening in 5, 10 minutes, an hour from when they're on your site. You're able to consistently offer the same webinar content without having to redo it 100 times. And there's some great technology that they offer you within the tool itself. Some that you may not even be able to offer your existing customers in your webinar platform now. A couple things I love here is people can still chat while in a pre-recorded webinar. You can also push offers to them as you're going through the programming. So if you're covering a number of different tools, strategies, or products you offer, you can give specific offers to your audience through this platform. In addition to that, you can give them PDFs and downloads. So if you're talking about a cheat sheet, pop it right in the webinar program and give it to your audience right then and there, as well as just sending messages and reminding them of the content that you're talking about. And so if you're saying, hey Sam, how do I make sure it looks like it's authentic though, right? Because we don't want it to just be all of the time, 24/7, ever available. Well, you can actually utilize tools within the platform to make sure you're scheduling your webinars appropriately. So some cool things about it is you can make sure that holidays you're not offering any webinars, that you have settings where you turn it off during the evenings. And you can also make sure that you're looking at different time zones. So what I love here is the tool actually will identify the time zone in which your visitor is from. So it'll make sure it's appropriate to where they're located. Have you ever been doing research on YouTube for a product or a service and been served a video that you didn't realize until 4 minutes later that you were actually watching an ad? That's an example of a great video pre-roll, and here at PoChats, we offer those services as well. If you go to YouTube and you're doing research just like your customers are, but you're not running any video ads, you're missing out on a huge opportunity to drive interest and traffic to your product. If you've got questions on video pre-roll or types of pre-roll that you could use for your business, give us a call or shoot us an email with the information on screen. We'd love to have a one-on-one conversation about how pre-roll can help you grow. So now that you've got a tool to make sure your webinars are being syndicated consistently without having to redo them every single time, here's 2 ways you can make sure the topic you're going to cover is great for your audience. One is going to be simply ask them. Get feedback about what your audience wants to see and make sure it is results driven. So make sure when they leave the webinar, they have actionable items or useful information that they can use that then associates that with your business. So you always want to make sure that that gives them a next step to work with you or purchase from you. And if you get that great feedback and you say, ooh, you know what? They really want to know all of that detailed information, kind of my best stuff, all of that top secret sauce level material, don't be afraid to give it away. So often we want to take a step back and say, can't give that out. But why are you so scared? Are you afraid somebody's gonna take it and go use it and build their business? Okay, sure, your competitors could watch it or they could do that, but more often than not, it is really going to serve you. If you put your best information, your secret sauce out there, people are going to understand that you are the authority, you're the knowledgeable individual, and they want to continue to work or purchase from you. So if your webinar serves your best information, your secret sauce, and then it gives them an action item to work with you or purchase from from you, it's essentially building and helping your bottom line. And now that I know the content of my webinar, I've got to come up with a title. And I don't know about you, but I always feel like the title is, what people are going to be attracted to, how they're going to know exactly what they're getting. And I always want to put so much information in it so they know exactly what I'm going to do, tell them, and it's going to be really attractive. But honestly, that is a bad idea. The shorter a title, the better, but you need to be precise and accurate about what your content and your topic is going to be. So some ways to do that when you're shaping your title is to think about FAQs. So what are frequently asked questions? That could be a topic of your webinar, and then elaborate a little bit further. Or how about how to? So how to run an SEM or digital marketing campaign. And then if your byproduct and offering from that is actually running a customer's SEM or digital marketing campaign, great way to show them you're the expert, give out your secret sauce, and get them to then work with you. A couple other things here, how about unveiling and behind the curtain? So a behind the scenes look at blank or blank. Additionally, how about unveiling a new product or service that you're offering, or a new strategy you've used that has helped increase your business X%. People love to utilize things that they know have worked for others, and doing that is a great way to show, hey, I'm the authority and we can work together. And last but not least is utilizing numbers. So 10 ways to blank, or 10 tips to increase X. A great way to let customers know exactly what they're going to do and make sure they understand they're going to walk away with 10 actionable items they can use in their business. And those are just a couple of ways you can make sure that you are not consistently doing the same webinar over and over again, making sure that you have a great topic your audience will be attracted to and a title people will sign up for.